belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some loving, baby.
Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a clean with me and Q&A. I have 1,000 questions that you guys have sent in the comments down below, on my Instagram channel at Mrslaurennicholsen, as well as here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be answering all of them while we clean our house. One of the things that I always really struggle with during the holidays is how to clean, like deep clean around all my Christmas decor. So today I'm going to do a whole house clean. You're going to see the upstairs for the first time ever. Warning, it's a hot mess express, so don't judge, y'all. Or if you want to judge, put in the comments down below. But I'm going to be cleaning the whole house. I'm going to be doing the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, the entryway, the kids' room, the bathroom, well, one of the bathrooms, and our bedroom. I had already cleaned some of the house the day before, so I'm going to show you kind of more of a deep clean with me. So if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. It is totally free, and you are the first to know when I post. I am a full-time working mom of 4, and I don't have like a super set schedule, but I'm always trying to pump out at least 1 to 2 videos a week for y'all. So definitely hit the subscribe button, because then you'll be the first one to know when I do post. And if you're looking for some great motivation to get it all done today, to clean the house, kind of reset, refresh during the holidays or any day, definitely stick around. This is a 47-minute video of all cleaning. So if you're looking for motivation, I'm going to not talk the whole time, but I also put some awesome music on for this particular video. So turn it up, get it all done, and tell me in the comments down below if you find cleaning videos motivating. All right, y'all, let's get cleaning.
You want now, feels like you're looking for something better.
So one of the first questions I'm going to answer is a question I get all the time, which is where do I get my music from? And I get them from 2 different places, but most of the time it's Epidemic Sounds, which I will link down below my Spotify channel, where I actually have a Clean With Me soundtrack of all the music from my YouTube channel, which has most of the music from today's video. And then I have a Christmas music channel, and then I also have a workout channel on there. I'll link all 3 down below so you guys can listen to all the songs here. I do my best to actually link the songs down below. I need to get a lot better at doing that now that I have a little bit more free time, which I'll talk about in a bit, why I have more free time. But I will be able to link way more of these songs, and I don't always use the same music. You'll notice on my YouTube channel I'm always changing it up. I don't like to listen to the same songs every time I'm listening to other channels, so I try to add as much new, fresh, fun music as I possibly can. So Epidemic Sound is one. The other one I like to use is Sound Stripe. I haven't been using that one as much because Epidemic Sound has been pumping out some amazing music. Definitely go check them out. They have really awesome music that I can download and use. It's royalty free, and that works for YouTube. So definitely check those 2 out. But that's where I get my music.
Pretending it's not getting to me. It's never ending. Can't give you what you need. Oh no, no. You're misbehaving. Yeah, it's getting to me. It's never ending. You can give anything, so somewhere in the middle. Try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes.
I noticed while I was cleaning over in this area, I had just cleaned the stove like 2 days prior to filming this, and it's already messy again. So I'm gonna do another deep clean, kind of scrape off whatever's on here, because this happens to be the area of our house that is the dirtiest. I cook so much in our kitchen. You guys know I do a couple cook with me's, and I'd love to do more in 2021, but for this particular day, this kitchen was like a bomb went off. It's so dirty. So while I'm degreasing the oven, I'll answer another question that kind of came from a lot of you guys asking about my family. So I have 4 kids, and I am married to my best friend, Ron. We have been married, it'll be 10 years on September 24th, 2021. And our kids are 9, 8, 6, and 4. And their names are Jack, Henry, Georgette, Charlotte, and Theodore. And Ron and I are done having kids. That was another question that came. We are just beyond blessed. We've got 2 boys, 2 girls, all healthy. We have figured out how to manage that in a way that we can still travel and do fun things and remain creative and still work and do all the things. So for us, we're done having kids. But and Ron and I, another question is where we met. We met when I was 24 years old, and we met at an event, and it was, I would have to classify it as love at first sight. We have been inseparable since the first time we met, and we just have so much fun together. The one thing I wish I had more of is time, just the 2 of us. It's really hard and complicated with our jobs that we really get time to slow down and just be together. But he is in the wine industry. He makes wine and works for a winery, and then I also am a director of sales and marketing for a winery as well, which is kind of fun to both be in the same industry because we can really help each other look from different perspectives at how to succeed. And especially during COVID, it was a bit of a transition for both of us, seeing that we see millions of people every single year to not being able to see anybody. But that's a little bit about our family, and I cannot wait to answer the next question. Tell me in the comments down below if you have any tricks for cleaning your stove and also how to keep it clean. I really struggle with this. We cook every single meal here. So 3 meals a day are pretty much cooked here. And I'm having to clean this stove and all the parts probably twice a week, and it's pretty tedious. I found that SOS, those scrubbers really do work, but I'm going through a ton of them and I need help degreasing. So tell me in the comments down below if you have any advice on how to degrease.
I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
now that I'm done cleaning the stove and also all the little areas in here, it's so refreshing to have pulled all the Christmas stuff out, cleaned behind it and under it. I'm gonna get the floors cleaned up. I just mopped. You can tell everything's super shiny. I just mopped 2 days prior to filming this. I probably mop twice a week. I try not to do it too much. These are the original floors. Our house, another question I got is, our house is an 1891 Victorian. We live in the wine country of Northern California, and we restored our house in 2000 and gosh, it must have been around 2012. And then in 2014, our town got hit by a really bad 6.0 earthquake, and our house actually failed. The foundation failed, and our house ended up being red tagged. So it took us 3.5 years, and we pretty much had to use every ounce of money and leverage everything we had to get the house fixed. We were lucky enough to be able to rebuild the house, put a new foundation on, but we'd kept everything as original as possible. The house used to have cove ceilings in the living room and dining room, but we had to take those down because they used lath and plaster to put up the walls here, and when the house failed, all of it cracked. And we live close to a river, and they use river water to actually mix the plaster together, and it just completely melted. So we did the best we could to put the house back to original order. So these floors are original. We just had them refinished and stained. We did an organic stain on it. So I try not to mop it as often as I would like to, because I want to keep it as oily and good as it has been. It's been 4 years since we moved back in, and it's so nice to have everything done. One of the other reasons I love to clean under my Christmas decorations, you guys, is things like this. This is a melted, I think it was a melted piece of a marshmallow, but I'm not entirely sure. So what I did is just pull everything out. I like to get everything clean and then put it back. In some cases, you're going to see in other rooms, I actually end up not putting the snow back. I just think it looks better, but in this area, I love to have it, but I'm telling you, if you don't clean underneath your Christmas decor, it is amazing what you're going to find in 4 weeks from now. So I'm going to break everything down in this area, clean it, and then put it back.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold, heart made of stone.
So now that I'm done cleaning that area, I need to get the dining room tidy. You can see a giant pile of laundry that is only going to grow throughout the day, so definitely stick around to see how giant that gets. But I have about 4 loads sitting there, and I am going to be folding in 9 at the end of this video and putting everything away. We go through a ton of laundry. Our kids go to school and are required to wear uniforms, so every morning I've got pajamas, I have uniform, and then they come home and the first thing they want to do is get on their after school clothes. So then I have those clothes, and then their jammies from, you know, that night. So and then gosh, if I could tell you how many towels we go through in a week, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. So we are going to be doing some laundry in this video. I'm going to tidy up in here, and I'm going to answer another question that you guys had about my schooling. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I just completed my last semester at Harvard. I am attending Harvard Extension School for their graduate program, and my degree will be in marketing with an emphasis in digital media. I love using digital marketing strategies to kind of develop a relationship with our customers when they can't come to the winery. It really gives me an ability to touch people at a higher level and a more warm and inviting atmosphere, and kind of reaching down and offering an experience to the estate. So I have been studying for that. I hope to be completed with my degree in January, and at which point we will have a giant celebration, because this has been very tough. But if you are looking to advance your skills and to learn more, I wanted to not only become more valuable to my company, but also finish a graduate program is something I've wanted to do my whole life. I have struggled with education my entire life. School was not easy for me. I did not do extremely well, but as I got older and I learned an easier way to kind of push myself as far as education, reading, time management. You guys know that if you did my 30-day challenge, I love block scheduling. So for the last year, it's been very challenging with COVID, having the kids at home, homeschooling, working full time, also in the era of COVID, which was very difficult, and then raising the kids on my free time, and then also going to school, which I take 2 classes a semester so that I could finish my degree a little bit faster. And each class is about probably 4 hours a week, and then 10 hours of studying per class a week. So it in no terms was easy, but I'll tell you, it was so worth it. And Harvard Extension School does a phenomenal job. You get the absolute Harvard experience right from the comfort of your own home, and then you also get to do capstone courses at the actual college, which I was not able to do this year because of COVID, but hopefully next year I can still go and do an executive program there as well. But to answer your question, I am getting my degree in a graduate degree in marketing.
You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? You'll be the death of me, still you're my medicine. Yeah, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again.
It already feels so much cleaner in this room, having lifted everything up, pulled it off, cleaned everything. I didn't realize how much dust and all the flocking that was all over the place. So it feels so good to clean things. And I also took this opportunity to edit down my decor. I moved a couple pieces around, kind of keeps it fresh and exciting for the kids. I don't want to just put decor up and then leave it there for 6 to 8 weeks. I love to just change things up. So I ended up moving some of the pieces from this table to the coffee table, and look at all that dust, you guys. It's so gross. Like, I don't want to breathe all that in. I definitely am happy that I have the time to pull all the decor out and clean it. It's going to make it a lot easier when I go to put everything away in a couple weeks.
Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Weak for you, I'm weak for you. Weak for you, I'm weak for you. I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy.
So now that the living room's done, I wanted to show you how cute these little presents. The kids went around the house and they wrapped up a ton of random stuff, but I just love their little handwriting to all their friends, and it's so cute. I just thought this was really loving and sweet. I'm pretty sure my shoes are in there, so I might need to open one of these. But the carpet, I also wanted to tell you guys, I just picked up from Costco the day before I filmed this, so head to your Costco. I really loved how it has like kind of the design is raised, but it's also really soft, so definitely check that out. I just got it at Costco. And the other thing I wanted to mention is I didn't clean the left side of the room because I did that the day before. One of the hacks that I can tell you if you do have kind of a larger home or you have a lot to clean is split it up into days. I block schedule, as y'all know, and so I typically will spend 2 hours of cleaning a day, whether it's broken up in the morning and at night, where I tackle little areas of the house. This particular day I started filming at 9 in the morning, and then I stopped at 2:30 to pick the kids up from school, and then I finished around 4:30 or 5. So it is an entire day clean with me that we are doing today, and I do get it all done, so definitely stick around to see all the finishing touches. We're about to head upstairs for the first time, so I can't wait to show you guys that. But I ended up removing some of this snow, and I kind of liked the way this tree looks with the dark floor, so I ended up not putting it back, but I do need to get a brand new, maybe kind of like a nice tree skirt or something cute to put under here. But for now, I end up putting a table over here and adding somewhere for my purse and a bunch of the kids like their masks and their gloves and their hats, because it's getting awfully cold here in Northern California. So I'm gonna get all this snow put in here. I may change my mind and use it on the front porch, so I don't want to throw it away, especially now that I can't go to stores, and just keep it for a potential redecorate with me that you may see coming up soon.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine.
So now that I have the downstairs pretty tidy, I'm gonna take you guys upstairs. We have 3 bedrooms up here and 1 down at the lower level, which I haven't taken you guys to yet, but I will. This is the kids' room. We have a space for all of them. I don't know if you are a large family, but at our house, it was so hard for us to have 3 bedrooms when every single night the kids would just end up in the same room. So we've got 1 big room, kind of like from Peter Pan, and then we have all this stuff. I've got stuff that I've kind of pulled out. I've got all these shoes, all this laundry, and then in our room have like stuff everywhere. It has been so hard with finals. I just finished finals this weekend, if you saw on my Instagram channel. So it has been kind of a lot of deferred maintenance in here. So we're gonna do a deep clean in this room, put everything back, kind of clean off the counters here and get this room tidy. And then in the bathroom, I gotta clean up. So we've got to do some deep cleaning in here. I'm gonna clean all that glass. This is the kids' bathroom. We're still in the process of refinishing our bathroom, and we are refinishing 2 bathrooms. So I'll share that with you guys as well. But to get started, I'm going to make my bed and then kind of just start putting all of this stuff that I pulled out during finals that I haven't put away and get everything nice and tidy in here. One of the other questions that I was asked is how I stay so fit, and there's a couple things. I'm going to attribute most of it to genes. People say I look a lot like my dad. My dad is super tall, super fit, super athletic, and I definitely get the benefit of his genes. But if you guys saw I did our home gym decorate with me, definitely check that video out. I do 2 things. One, I use my amazing treadmill. If you're looking for a treadmill, definitely use the link that I have on there. That treadmill is amazing. It folds up so it stores out of the way if you don't have room to kind of put it in a spot. I definitely highly recommend that one. I had tried another one prior to that treadmill, and it is the absolute best. I would buy it all over again if I could. And we use the Peloton in our house. My husband rides every single day. I ride maybe twice a week. It has been very difficult between work and school. So I hope to be back on it a lot more. I also use 2 different apps. So I go all into what I use to stay fit in that video. So definitely check that one out. And I also use a good regimen of water. I drink a ton of water every single day, and we eat extremely healthy. We don't use a lot of processed foods in our house. We make full meals, so balanced meals. I will maybe put together a list of maybe like a week what we cook for our kids and for ourselves every week, so you guys can kind of see what kind of healthy eating routines we have. But I have to say, running up and down 3 flights of stairs every day, chasing after 4 kids, working full time, and the little bit of exercise that I do get in definitely keeps me fit.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this pace.
So one of the other questions I got was very specific about all of our antiques, and I think what I'm going to do is just do a home tour after Christmas where I actually go through and tell you everything, where we got our bed, where we got all our artwork, our drapes, our table, like everything. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that air purifier changes any room in this house. I will link it down below. It is the freaking most amazing thing ever, and I talk about it all the time on my Instagram channel, but it is my favorite. I have one in almost every single room in our house now. It goes from having like stifling air to just this very clean, almost kind of crisp. It's like being in the snow. I cannot recommend that air purifier more. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the kids' room. My God, I know it seems crazy to have 4 kids in one room. They all have their own space, but this is just kind of like where I put all of them at night. Sometimes my son will go sleep in the room that's to the right of this room, which is already clean. I'm not gonna go in there today, but sometimes he will go there, or Georgette, my oldest, will go into her room. But for the most part, the 2 little ones sleep in here, and then the other 2 big ones have just, they use the bunk bed. So my daughter is on the lower bunk, my son goes on the top. It's up to them where they want to sleep, but for the most part, 99% of the time, they all end up in here. Or in our bed, which is also why I have 1,000 pillows. They're always welcome to cuddle up with us when they're going to bed if they've had a hard time sleeping. But I'm going to get this organized and get it a little bit cuter for Christmas, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, and I'm sure I'm going to get asked, the bedding is from Pottery Barn, and the sheets are from Eddie Bauer. They're like little vintage skiers on the sheets, and then this is just their kind of Christmas duvet covers.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be 2 of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, darling. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on
I'm thinking of possibly taking out the rugs that I have in this room. I've had them for a couple years and I wash them consistently. I'm thinking of getting one of those ruggables, but I'm not sure yet. Tell me in the comments down below if you guys have used them before. But these I wash so much that they're kind of getting really flimsy and kind of coming apart at certain ends. But I need to do something warm in here during the winter for the kids, so I'm thinking of that. Now, over to the behind this one bunk bed, you'll see there's a door there. That's where the other bathroom is that we're remodeling to match the hall bath. So hopefully I'll be able to show that to you in a couple weeks because of COVID. It's taken the construction team that's working on it a really long time to finish it, and we have had a really hard time just making sure people coming in the house have been tested and all of that, so it's taking a lot longer than I thought. But either way, I'm super pumped. The kids will have their own bathroom, and we'll have our own bathroom, and it'll be nice and clean. I'm going to move this over to the other side and put a little desk area. My daughter has been wanting to do crafts at night, and she's been doing it on her little dresser here, so I'm going to actually put one of our other extra desks in this room so she can do all the crafts she wants in her space. But for the most part, we try to keep their bedroom really quiet. We have a little sleep sound machine. We have a bunch of books. Ron and I will sit in this chair and read to the kids, and We typically don't allow any toys in their bedroom, although Teddy does have his little stash over there. But I think it turned out nice. Everything's super clean, and it's time to go into the bathroom.
I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world
So for me, this is kind of organizational central. I use one of these hampers to take things down to the lower level and the other one for things for the middle level. Our house is 3 stories. So I'm going to just kind of separate everything. That way I can do it in 3 trips and then put them where they need to go. And you guys probably see our little foster kittens running around. One of them, Felix, found his forever home yesterday, and it is so wonderful to see lots of pictures of him getting acclimated at his new house, which happens to be my sister's. And I'm so happy for them. Congratulations on becoming a cat mom. It's the best. And then these 2 kittens we still have a couple more weeks with before they get adopted out, but it is so wonderful. Please, if you guys are looking for a pet to love, adopt, don't shop. There are plenty of animals out there that need love and who don't have homes, so definitely check out your local foster family center, or definitely you can also look at I think it's Petco who does the adoptions for the company that we actually foster for. So there's lots of different places you can look at, but definitely adopt, don't shop this holiday. So to get cleaned in here, I'm just going to clean the glass off and kind of organize everything. The kids go nuts in here and make stew out of all of our soap, so it's always kind of a mess in here. They take our shaving cream and write all kinds of silly stuff all over this, so I just want to get all that cleaned up and kind of get things tidy before we move downstairs and start tackling that giant pile of laundry.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under stars. We can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Baby, while we're young, young, oh. Baby, while we're young, young.
Now I'm going to get started on all the laundry. Again, I think I have about 9 loads here that I need to do. What I typically do is I will stack it by room and person. So all my kids, like my son's stuff, my daughter's stuff, my husband's stuff, everything will be in its own spot, and then I will put them into the hamper based on what room they need to go in. So all the kids that have their clothes in the main room, I will put that in one hamper. That way I can go to that room, separate everything on the bed, and then put it away. I have seen a couple YouTubers do the method where you wash the clothes based on each child, and I love that idea. I just feel like for us, I love to do complete loads, so I won't just run a half load, and because that amount for we have one of those giant washer and dryers, I don't think it would work for us. So this is what has typically worked for me. I love to do it in this room. I usually am listening to a podcast about either business or something, whatever I'm kind of in the mood for. Sometimes I also have, if you saw in my last 30-day challenge, I did a piece on meditation. So there's meditation and also some really great motivational videos that I love to watch on YouTube. I link them all there. You can also find them on my channel, where they kind of like help me get more focused at work and just get more focused on life and being a mom and all the things that we have going on in our busy life. I definitely recommend those for all of you guys to check out. So definitely look at those on this channel as well.
I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me. Don't wanna waste another day being stuck here in this place. No.
So the last question that I'm going to answer for this Q&A is one that came up quite a bit as well, which is why I started my YouTube channel. And honestly, it started as something I was kind of cataloging for my kids. I wanted them to see how I cook certain things and how I decorated the house, and not really be about the kids. I have plenty of videos of them that I don't share publicly, but more or less like how mom, made ombre apple pie, or how mom used to decorate for Easter, or what are those fun traditions someday they can share with their kids. And it started that way, and then it kind of evolved from there. And I have to tell you, I've only been really at this since September, so it's been about 4 months since I started my YouTube channel, and it has grown so much. I definitely see myself doing a lot more on YouTube. I just haven't really been able to figure out exactly what direction. So videos like this where I'm trying things for the first time, tell me in the comments down below if you stuck around this long, if you like this type of content, if you want some more cleaning motivation. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the new year. I have a couple more videos for the end of this year, but I really appreciate all the love and subscribes and the thumbs up and the hearts and all the things. You guys have been so amazing, and you've made this journey so meaningful to me. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.
Still act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud.